come up here and share her message and her inspiration and her glorious being with us. Michelle.
I love you guys.
We love you.
I love you so much. I'm really doing something I wouldn't do for anybody else.
What?
The top title is Knock Knock, who's really there? And in honor of the top title, I this morning decided I was going to be a little corny, and I made 3 knock knock jokes according to my first 3 thoughts that I'm going to share with you today. So here we go. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Scold.
Scold.
Scolded here. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Yeah.
Yeah, who?
I'm excited to see you too. Truly, it is an honor and blessing. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Snow.
Snow, who?
Snow use. The next joke is even worse. So, truly, the next joke is really not a joke. It's a knock knock truth.
Oh.
A knock knock truth. And it goes knock knock.
Who's there?
Ego.
Ego, who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's really there?
Yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah.
You see, spirit is at the core of the very center of who and what you are. Spirit is love. Spirit is peace. Spirit is joy. Spirit is harmony, abundance, prosperity. Everywhere you go, that is. It's the very essence of who and what you are. You are one with it. You can never be away from that. And then you have your soul. And your soul is as if you take a cookie cutter and you smash it into spirit. So you have all those attributes of spirit at the center of your being. And on top of that, you have your gifts, your talents, your personality, your passions. And it's through your soul you express spirit. And so no other person in this world can reveal and express spirit as you can and as you are to do and be. And so we know when we say knock knock, who's really there? We know it's that love. We know it's a love that's not just the fun love that when we look in our partner's eyes, it feels good, or when we see a dog or a baby that releases endorphins. You know, that love's easy. But it's a love when we could look in someone's eyes that has betrayed us, and we could say, I forgive you. A peace that is at the center of your core, a peace that surpasses your understanding. Even in your life when things are so chaotic and so painful, you can go to your center and there's that peace. That peace. You feel that, turn that. That's right within you. Joy. There's a joy that percolates and percolates and percolates that you can only help but be grateful. A beauty that fills your eyes so full they overflow with tears. An abundance knowing that wherever you are, whatever you need, you already have it, that all your needs are met. And wholeness, that every organ, action, and function of your being is in perfect order, perfect harmony. That health and vitality is the order of the day, every day. You are divine by design, and that is who's really there. Unfortunately, ego oftentimes is at the door. And when ego answers the door, that means we are placating to fear, doubt, worry. Fear shows up as something is going wrong, or something's going to go wrong, or something bad is going to happen. Now, sometimes that's intuition, but there's a difference. If it's occurring frequently, it's more than likely fear. And then there's worry. Worry, if I don't do this, maybe they won't like me. Or if I do this, they will think this of me. Or if I tell stupid knock-knock jokes at the beginning of the talk, they're not going to like me. You know, ego was really having me go back and forth on pulling those jokes out of this talk. And for the sake of the talk is on authenticity. And I really, truly do have a humorous, corny side to me that only my partner and my family usually get to see. So like I said, for the sake of authenticity today, I kept the non-joke jokes in to share with you that corniness. Ego also likes F words, and the one F word, there's fear, there's fame, there's fortune, and there's force. Fame, and this came to me last night, is an outward appearance of like, often mistaken for love. Fortune, an outward appearance of success, often mistaken for abundance. And force, an outward appearance of ease, often mistaken for power. So most of us have heard by now, I was supposed to, this is for Richard, he wanted this. Most of us by now have heard ego means edging God out. When ego stands in front of the soul, it doesn't let you express God. It doesn't let you express love, peace, fear. It's very similar to a black cloud in front of the sun. The black cloud is in front of the sun and it doesn't allow the warmth to go through. It doesn't allow the light to shine. It doesn't allow the energy to penetrate. That's just like your ego. Your ego's in front of your soul and it's going, ooh, love. It's blocking love. Joy, ooh, it's going to block joy. So when we are living and having our being from the place of ego, we're not living our authentic life. And the thing about it is our soul knows that. Our soul knows when we're not living, when we're not allowing ourselves to live. Just like in Sunday's song, quench that thirst of just revealing God, revealing the love, revealing the peace in that situation. It's this when we are not living in our authentic flow of our soul and we're allowing our ego to block it, we get all blocked up. And I believe that's one of the major reasons for depression and addictions. There's, when I see, as a minister, not a psychotherapist or a psychologist, but as a minister, when I see somebody who's depressed, I see somebody who has awakened to the prosperity, the abundance, the truth of what's within them. They're just seeking outside of themselves to try and experience it. And when I see a drug addict or an alcoholic, I don't see a druggie in front of me. I see somebody who has awakened to the joy and the peace that they know is within them. They're just seeking outside for it. And so that's what we're to do, is we are to help each other in bringing each other back to center so that we may express it from the inside out. The statistics state that 1 in 10 people will become depressed or experience depression. And they also state that every year, 20% more people are experiencing depression. So as a minister, I see that as 20% more people each year are awakening to their soul. They're awakening to what is within them and just seeking to learn how to express it. So it's a call to soul. It's a call back to authenticity. A call back to who is really there. I don't know if you... Oh, there's a slide. I don't know if you heard in the news this week, there was an Australian young lady who was a internet social media sensation. Her dream was to be this internet sensation, and she became that. She very quickly accumulated a ton of followers, and those of you who don't know what followers are those, you can click a button, and every time someone uploads something to their page, you can see what they upload, you can comment on it, you can interact. So she has a ton of followers, and thousands of followers, and she has she's been contacted by modeling agencies. There's clothing line companies that are asking her to wear their clothing, and she has generated a fine income from this. And one day, and this is what the news was about, she woke up and she said, "I'm closing all of my social media accounts."
Not really.
She said, "I stood back and I looked at what was there, and it was not the truth of my life. And I'm responsible for leading thousands of people that are watching my life that isn't real. What they really don't know is sometimes I took 2